смысле?
Max, you
Макс, ты
killed her?
ее убила. Всем привет, продолжаем встречу бокс-полджер. Предыдущий чуть забавный, довольно интересный поворот случился. Вот. В том, когда Макс и Моц просматривали фотографии с фотика Софи, увидели, что типа там почему-то была Макс Коутвуд, которая направила на Софи пистолет, типа она ее как-то убила, но непонятно как. Потом Макс восстановил свою способность перемещаться сквозь фотографии момента к съемке из первой части. Вот. И там Софи говорил про какую-то Майю. Непонятно, кто это. Ну и Мосс посоветовал об этой Майе поговорить с Гвен. Соответственно, мы сейчас к ней направляем. Всем приятного просмотра. Погнали. Так. Поговорить с Гвен.
I'll bet my camera that Gwen knows something about Maya.
Так, вот она.
Is that
Это
Sophie's
Софи.
book? Hey, Gwen.
Здрасте, Гвен.
Max.
Макс.
No conversations for you to conveniently overhear this time. Sorry to disappoint.
Actually, I need to talk to you about Sophie. No reason to beat around the bush. I know you got Sophie's book deal cancelled.
Shit.
What I don't understand is why.
You really have a knack for learning shit you're not supposed to know, you know that?
Кажется,
So I've been told.
есть такое.
Well then.
Ладно.
No use fighting the inevitable.
Не идется.
What do you want to know?
Что хочешь знать?
So what did you tell the publisher that made them nix the deal?
I
Я намекнул, что в книге
told them there was incendiary content in the book. Which was true.
Это правда. Книга навредила.
It would have harmed a lot of people. Sophie included.
That book meant the world to Sophie. You had to know that losing it would break her heart.
Of course I did.
Естественно, я вообще-то сама шел про что
I busted my ass to help Sophie get that deal in the first place. Introduced her to my agent, my publisher, lobbied for her.
всем рассказывал, какая она.
I don't regret it. That book
Молодец, не жалею.
was good.
Книга была отличная.
This keeps getting weirder and weirder. Let me get this straight.
Я поняла.
You helped Sophie get the deal,
Книгу Софи, а потом
and
просили
then you
вернуть.
killed it?
If it had to be done, it made sense for me to do it.
Что тут должен
You know,
сама
I brought you into this
всё
world,
такое.
etc.
Ладно.
Sophie's book was incendiary?
Это какие?
How?
Что вообще было?
What was it about?
You really don't have an off switch, do you? How much did Sophie tell you about Maya
Майю
Okada?
Окаду.
Gwen's bringing up
Отец
Maya?
говорил о Майе.
Time to pay
Хотя
attention.
можно.
Maya Okada?
Окаду.
Sophie never
Что
mentioned the
ни
name.
разу.
She always did keep her cards close to her chest, didn't she? The two of them were like the creepy twins in The Shining. You never saw one without the other. And that
Еще это, как его,
Vin Lang
ладно,
kid
я таскался, не было.
used to follow the two of them around like a lost puppy. But then
Но
Maya took her
Майя
own
покончила
life.
с собой.
And that's what Sophie wrote about in her book?
Maya's death and everything around it.
Сейчас, как рисовать.
Her anger at her mom for even thinking of Caledon when she'd just lost a soulmate. Ultimately,
В общем,
I realized it wasn't worth putting Yasmin and Sophie through all that again.
еще больнее.
I made a call.
Я принял решение.
I don't know if it was the right one.
Это было с моей стороны. Ну, что сделано, то сделано.
It's one I made.
Sounds like Yasmin can tell me more about Maya. I'll have to be tactful. One last thing.
Еще что?
Is that
Без Софии.
Sophie's manuscript?
Oh, part of it, what?
Да, но не вся.
Can I read it?
Можно почитать.
No.
Нет.
That's where I draw the line.
Это оно не решилось.
I don't trust you not to dig up old graves.
Ей.
Jesus. I've spilled too much already. Let's
Кого дерзко.
call this conversation over.
Кончить.
Huh?
Shit. Now I'm even more convinced there's something important in that manuscript.
Так.
How do I get my hands on a copy? A black rose? Pretty morose.
Чинка.
Happy holidays to my favorite prof. I don't think a happy holidays is in the cards. It takes me ages to comment on one student photo.
Далее.
I can't imagine having to grade exams.
О,
One of Sophie's former students, I guess.
Соболезнования. Я знаю, что учится не София, писать незнакомый. Я понимаю, что писать ему так не совсем уместно. Не знаю, как ему еще обратиться. Жизнь София очень-то помогала. Как кавер бесит наверняка.
Please.
Пожалуйста, не надо больше вопросов.
No more questions, Max.
Так, ну может нам переместиться.
Oh no,
Совсем засунула.
this looks
Уж поливать
dead,
бессмысленно.
dead. There's no coming back from this. More music I'm not cool enough to know.
Ты недостаточно крута.
I will never be as cool as Gwen. Old school. Nice.
А уж можно было. Так, давай в другую реальность тогда. Вот тут ее нет.
Gotcha.
Дочь, которая принята молчать, Софи Фаяд.
Reading Sophie's manuscript after all this feels like,
Пусть уехал.
I don't know, being hit by a tidal wave.
С миллионами меня под ногами лежит одна одетая в воскресный наряд. Убили ее, мы сами это сделали. Законы физики.
Whatever happened with Maya was explosive. Let's see what Yasmin has to say about her.
Так.
I wonder who took the time to censor Sophie's recipe.
Вряд ли она сама.
Probably not Sophie.
Ботины пряные.
I hardly know any of the faculty here. So that's Lucas's son?
Хорошенький.
Oh, this picture is too cute.
Всем сердца, всем чьи Рождество и воспоминания, о чем хранить современная эра. Так, София.
Wait, Donner and Blitzen means thunder and lightning? Who knew Santa's reindeer were so metal? Dang, Sophie must be a grading machine. Professor's sitting on the table? Sorry, Yasmin, but I'll need to interrupt your downtime with some questions. Hi, Yasmin.
Здравствуйте, Ясмин.
Maxine,
Максим.
how are you? I was worried after your nosebleed yesterday.
Пошла.
Like I said, I get those all the time.
Still, be careful.
Будьте здоровы.
Small symptoms can be signs of larger problems.
Разумная боль
A
предвещает.
toothache can mean a heart attack.
I'm gonna try not to think about that too hard. I was hoping we could talk.
Можем побеседовать.
Come, sit.
You look like you've won the day.
Кофе
Coffee's that good?
Our ratings are. Caledon is once again one of the top universities in the country. The coffee is just
Кофе здесь так себе.
so-so.
Have you seen Sophie today?
София.
No,
Нет.
we're meeting later this afternoon.
Ты помнить меня.
I can tell her you were looking for her.
Искала.
I heard about what happened to Dr. Hunter.
Доктор в чем-то подозревает.
Yes,
Would you really fire her?
that depends on the findings of the committee.
Ваше следствие.
It's out of my hands now.
Пойдемте.
Did Sophie tell you her book deal was cancelled?
What?
Что?
No.
Нет.
How
Почему?
was she when she found out?
Not sure, but
Знаю, наверняка
I
не было.
bet she was devastated.
Oh, Sophia.
София.
I'll be sure to talk to her about this.
Утешьте.
I wanted to ask you about something. Have you heard of a student named Maya Okada?
Of course.
Да, конечно. она
She
покончила
took
с
her own
собой 4
life.
лет назад.
4 years
Большое
ago.
несчастье.
A horrible tragedy.
По-моему,
I think Sophie's book was cancelled because it was about Maya.
Impossible.
этого не может быть.
Sophia didn't even know Maya.
Майя даже не знала.
Did Yasmin just lie to me?
А?
Do I call her
Значит,
out?
не знаю правду.
She'll be pissed, but I can cut straight to the point.
Другая
Or should I go along with it
почему она пытается
and see what narrative she's trying to spin?
не подавать виду.
Of course. I don't know why I thought they knew each other.
Просто
It's just
What?
да.
There's this rumor that something happened with Maya before she died.
I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but Ms. Okada appears to have caused herself a great deal of pain.
So, she had a bad reputation. No wonder you didn't want her and Safi associated with each other.
Exactly.
Именно.
Strange.
Странно, я был уверен, что будет
I really thought Vin's statement closed the matter.
Shady cow skull throwing Vin is involved?
связан.
Enough ancient history.
Прошло.
I have a favor to ask.
Продолжение.
Safia's been distant lately. Could you
Ты не мог бы за ней присмотреть?
keep an eye on her for me?
Are you sure that I'm the best person to...
Yes,
Да.
because she trusts
Я
you,
доверяет, я тоже.
and I trust you.
I...
Ну хорошо, я буду за ней приглядывать.
yeah. Sure. I'll look out for her.
Thank you, Maxine.
Спасибо, Максим.
Oh, the time. Let's do lunch again.
Так, если бы я-
Somewhere with more atmosphere than the other place.
That was
Как это было странно.
odd. What did she mean by Vin's statement? Maybe I'd better talk to Vin myself.
Так, здесь не беру в щетку. Странно, что не знаешь, что на телескоп. Тем дорогущим чужом, который уже почти собрал. И не было еще пару минут. Но когда я вернулся, опять он весь разобран. Просто ничто отвлекает, ты не знаешь, что это видео. Конечно, что там. Ты знаешь, да, вроде заявление о смерти Майя Кады. Где-то в картоне явился. Если ты что не скажу, сейчас поищу. Его невероятно талантливый писатель, но у него тоже были проблемы с психикой. Дались помочь, но этого недостаточно. Если познаешь, что ситуация настолько тяжелая, то прошу больше усилий. Да. То, что нужно устойчиво, да.
He's probably in the admin building.
Ситуация. Так.
Hey, sport!
Заюшка, что просто мы поняли.
You're just gonna walk past me without saying hello?
Sport?
Yeah. I'm trying out middle-aged white dad slang nowadays. Is it working?
Sure.
Еще как.
What are you doing on campus?
Всего.
Just
Так.
going on a coffee run?
But your coffee's better at the Turtle. This one tastes like ass.
Enough about me. What are you doing here?
I work here.
Работаю.
No. I mean,
Просто видел тебя с ректором.
I just saw you talking to President Fayyad. What were you talking about?
I was asking her about Safi and her relationship with a student named Maya Okada.
Oh,
С чего вдруг?
why?
It's kind of a long story, but it's for something important.
Sky's always falling for you, isn't it?
Катастрофа.
You have no idea.
Вообще.
Well, I'll leave you to your something important.
До встречи.
See you around, Tiger.
Котик.
See you, Amanda.
Пока, Аманда. Фух.
He's probably in the admin building.
Так, администрация. Так. Вот видни.
Hey, Vin.
Yasmin's out right now. Sorry to disappoint. Unless you're here for me. In which case, I'll do my best to be of service.
Do you talk like this to everyone who comes near Yasmin's office?
I've never met a pissed off board member I can't defang with a little eyebrow action.
Speaking of Yasmin, how did you end up in her good graces?
It's been so long I can't remember. She probably saw me in The Importance of Being Earnest my freshman year. Not to brag, but I was kind of a campus sensation as Algernon.
So, it had nothing to do with Maya Okada?
Wow. You know Maya's name. Am I supposed to collapse under the weight of that revelation?
You're supposed to talk to me like a human being about what happened with her.
What do you need me for, Super Sleuth? You're obviously capable of digging up ancient gossip on your own. Now, if you'll excuse me, Gwen's hearing completely scrambled the Kahuna schedule.
No casual chats about Maya. Noted.
Другой Винь.
Maybe other Vin will spill.
Так.
No way around it. I gotta talk to other Vin.
I wanted to talk to you about Abraxas and who should be leading it.
Так, а где другой?
Waiting until I'm down to try to kick me out, huh? I thought you were...
Don't mind us, Max. We were just finishing up.
Vin, Abraxas needs new blood.
You mean you need another line on your resume?
Hold up, can we talk? I just want to ask you about Maya.
Please. I can't handle the both of you. Trying to exploit my weak spots.
Did I just witness a failed crown snatching?
You gotta seize the opportunities when you can. And hey, it almost worked. Speaking of which, what's the deal with Maya? Isn't she the undergrad who died a while ago?
That's her? Why, do you know anything?
Just that Vin looks like he bit into a lemon anytime someone says her name.
So Maya makes Vin uncomfortable, huh? Let's find out why.
There's gonna be a debate at the beginning of next semester. A special little pissing match for Vin and me. Vin usually runs for Abraxas president unopposed. But if I had the right piece of dirt, I bet I could make him step down.
If I give her something juicy and then go to the other timeline, maybe I can listen in on Diamond confronting Vin? Vin gave a statement where he said Maya had mental health problems. Which may have been true, but I think there's more. What I'm saying is, someone let Maya down. Really badly.
I don't get it. Were Maya and Vin friends or something?
I'm not sure, but they definitely knew each other.
And Vin gave a statement about her death. What a pompous little piece of shit.
Just try not to go too hard on him, okay? He's not in the greatest place.
Relax. I'm not Loretta.
Can you do me a favor? Wait until I get out of here to bring this up with him.
You got it. I won't jeopardize your getaway.
This Vin's not going to tell me anything. Maybe the other one has looser lips. If I'm going to listen in on this conversation, I need to cross to the other side.
Of folks, faculty and staff alike.
Так, а где он? Такс, тут.
That's my cue to get out of here. I've gotta hear what Vin says to Diamond when he thinks I'm not listening. If I eavesdrop on Diamond and Vin, Vin might leak what he knows about Maya. That's my cue to get out of here.
Так, тут нету.
I've gotta hear what Vin says to Diamond when he thinks I'm not listening. If I eavesdrop on Diamond and Vin, Vin might leak what he knows about Maya. That's my cue to get out of here.
Так, стоп.
I've gotta...
Where were you? I've been waiting for like 20 minutes.
Sorry, I overslept.
Diamond. Да.
killed by a drunk driver freshman year, and nobody was. I just wish they pushed the game until after break. Was it wasted, was it? Yeah, totally. But be serious. What do the two of us have in common besides the game? Oh. Well, I feel like we get along good.
О!
Can you let a man make a stale coffee?
Спокойно добить.
No,
Нет, не там.
because here's the thing.
Почему?
I didn't want to bring this up before, but I know about the statement you made. About Maya. You told people she had mental health issues, but that wasn't the whole story, was it?
That's
Я вообще
an extremely fucked up thing to bring up.
Nobody expects the head of Abraxas to be Mother Teresa, but they shouldn't be covering up details about someone's death.
Alright, fine. You wanna know what happened? After Maya died, she actually told me that if I stated on the record that Maya was troubled, he'd give me a job as her assistant.
Holy.
Why would anyone want to hear about what you had to say about Maya?
Dinah, maybe because we were fucking friends? I didn't want to Colmenaro's fiction class. Clicked.
You said that shit about her?
Shut up. You wanted a performance, and now you're gonna get it. I grew up without any money. Okay? Most kids at Paladon don't get what that's like. And I'm not fucking stupid, okay? I'm not gonna make it as an actor. So yes, Yasmin promised me a stable, respectable job, health insurance. And I took it. And I cared about Maya. And it was a horrible thing to do. And I've regretted it ever since.
I don't have to bring that up in the debate.
There's not gonna be a debate. I'm dropping out of the race.
You're just gonna let me be the head of Abraxas? Like that?
Просто
It doesn't feel very good in the end.
Vin met Maya in Lucas's class, and he also knows something about the cow skull through Sophie's windshield, which conveniently made Lucas look guilty. If I can pressure the other Vin, maybe he'll tell me what the hell is going on here.
так, продолжаем. Лет тут.
A crush on Lucas? Really?
Хоть Самир.
Things can't be that bad, can they? I didn't realize I needed cryptid erotica until just now. Looks like they're pulling Gwen's books from the library. This is such bullshit.
сути его нет. Вот он.
I know you're busy. Give me just a minute of your time.
This better be worth it.
Yasmin gave you this job as a favor, didn't she? For talking to a reporter who was writing about Maya's death?
Didn't your parents ever teach you to not bring up people's dead friends for no reason?
There is a reason. I promise.
Please, enlighten me.
It might not make a lot of sense, but I'm trying to help someone. And that means learning about Maya.
Maya's been dead for years now. She can't help you or anyone else.
Just go with me for a second, okay?
All right.
Ладно.
You said in your statement that Maya was troubled. But
Читать правда.
that wasn't true, was it? Vin, what really happened?
Ask Lucas Colmenero. It all started in his class. He has Maya's blood on his hands.
You're not saying Lucas...
Killed her?
Ее убил.
Not literally, but
Но
the man deserves every misfortune that befalls him.
Like, for example,
может это она
if Safi suspected him of tossing a cow skull through her windshield?
No more free secrets.
секрет.
I have a reputation to protect.
Репутацию беречь.
I guess I could reveal one of the other secrets I know. What if I told you that Lucas filed a restraining order against Safi?
Well, I say that Lucas is less dumb than I thought.
So, was that a shiny enough info nugget or not?
Very shiny.
Более чем.
Alright. So was the cow skull you or not?
София.
Yes.
Да.
So, why?
I mean, you've seen a pissed off Safi before. She's like a force of nature. When I heard her book got squashed, I
Сейчас.
seized an opportunity to aim her at a deserving target.
So you were what?
Ты вроде как защищал.
Protecting Gwen?
That's as much as you get.
Ничего не скажу.
And
Всё.
now I really do have to get back to work. But, Caulfield, whatever the real reason is for you digging up old history, be respectful to Maya.
Привет, так-то.
She suffered enough while she was alive.
Достаточно. Окей.
You're kidding. How much?
Серьезно? Сколько?
That's what I'm talking about. Haha. Compare us all you want. Only one Colmenero has a movie deal, and it's not Roberto. Samuel, I'm sorry. Can you please hold? Absolutely not. Out of my office, now.
But
I just shipped my son out of the country because of your little stunt. You think we're just gonna go back to being friends?
I want to talk to you about Maya Okada.
Whatever you think, you know, you'll never be able to prove it. Now get out!
Телефон.
What the fuck was that?
Ничего не докажу.
I can't prove anything?
Часть эксперти Майи.
Whatever happened to Maya? Lucas was definitely involved.
Найдите что-нибудь о Майе. Так, мир смерти. Так. Нормально.
Alright, let's see what I can find about Maya. Poor devil.
Так, не успел.
Banished to the hell from whence he came. Seems like at least one student remembers Lucas fondly.
Золотой миг. Харди Мартинес.
World's okayest dad. Might be the first time Lucas didn't oversell himself. These folders are all from this year. I doubt I'll find anything about Maya.
Давай тут.
That's a lot of junk.
Хлама.
But maybe what I need is somewhere in there.
Ох.
M.O.
Скорее всего, это Майя,
That could definitely be Maya Okada.
О. И даже не видишь, что сам Бог с календарем предлагает мне помощь. Сейчас покажу вам все, что успел написать. Пока не придумал, как двинуть историю дальше, чтобы буду благодарна за совет, скорее послушать ваше мнение. Еще раз спасибо. Блин.
M.O. That could Yasmin did one of these?
Существо. Празднующий кусающий черепаха и Калитон представляет Крампус в кампусе. В программе в настольные игры прошарка от Крампуса.
I didn't realize just how much Lucas's book has resonated with people.
Что Марс будет писать вашу книгу.
Well, this at least confirms Maya took his class.
Майя Окада, да.
Of course, Lucas is the type of asshole that makes you buy his own book for class.
Учебники. Хотим материалы.
Oh, why were Lucas and Maya meeting so much? This can't be a repeat of what happened at my high school.
Ни одного раза хватило.
One time was far too many.
Майя Окада. Да уж.
Don't think I've ever seen this sort of tree in the wild. The Shoals Award for Literary Excellence. They're handing out typewriters now for writing books.
Pretentious, shiny, and probably hasn't typed a word in years. Kinda like Lucas.
How'd they get in here? Jesus, some of these items are priceless. I've got a lot on my plate. I don't need this right now. Where the hell's Yasmin? Where's security?
Guess normal drip just doesn't cut it for Professor Colmenero.
Фантовая. Так.
Looks like a fun read.
Знал, что
I didn't know Lucas did fun.
Так, что еще смотреть может тут?
That's probably his ex-wife. They look really happy here. What a strange place to find a key. Must be significant.
Найти замок. Так.
Nope.
Ого.
That's
Это реально не
not
ожидал.
what I was expecting. Wait,
Стоп.
a million
Они
miles
били меня
beneath
под
my
ногами.
feet?
Точно, это писал
I know
Майя.
this. Maya wrote this.
Но что-то меня резко, более металлическая зверь пробудилась осознанно, смотрел на меня, мы с ним стали один с тобой, этим зверем.
Come on, there's gotta be a copy in here. Maybe 10 of them. Holy shit.
Капец.
It's the same.
Такой же. Мы специально с собой этим зверем, чуть позже. Ну да,
Vin was right.
не соврал.
Lucas does have blood on his hands.
Что?
This is what I've been missing this entire time. I have to talk to Safi.
Софию.
Safi, hey.
София, привет.
Stay strong, Habibti.
Сидишь убитый.
You know where to find me.
Рядом.
Is something wrong?
Случилось.
Oh,
Теперь
you want to talk to me now?
мне сказать нечего.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Safi,
What?
Софи, ты
Did you spread my business to someone else? Dig up a couple more clues?
Shit. She knows I've been asking questions. I'm not sure who you've been talking to, but I have a good reason.
Oh, you have a good reason. Well, in that case, what's your good reason, Max?
I'm worried about you. I think there might be someone that means you harm.
И
Yeah,
правда.
me too. I don't have the energy for this. I think you should leave me alone for a while.
Ко мне. Желательно,
Maybe a long while.
А уж.
I spent so many nights like this when I was on the road. Diners, bars, hotels. I liked being alone then. At least, I think I did. Chloe's probably partying. She'd pick up from me. But it's not up to her to take care of me anymore. I can't just sit here feeling sorry for myself. I need some company. I could ask Amanda to help me drown my sorrows.
Так. Так, это на этом закончим. Вот. И продолжим в следующей серии. Если эта серия понравилась, ставьте лайки, ссылочки все подписывайтесь. Спасибо всем. Пока.